So this is the the sunrise, sorry, my bad. This is the sunrise in Bangkok, and here's the painting I've done. So still better, I put the light though, okay. Simplistic, like a kid's drawing, half pastel, half oil painting. So here you go, you can see it was the year of the ox for the Chinese New Year. So here's the idea, like here you go, Chinese New Year. So people say like the Chinese are communist, atheists, they have no religion, still there's so much folklore, they believe in ghosts, in there is a lot of superstition in China. Here's a Shiva for like the Indian superstition, Indian collective imagination. He is like Chinese, Vietnamese, not collective imagination, because the ox is like a normal animal, you know, like a common one. But the idea is like he has some attributes according to the zodiac, you know. So I did on purpose surrealistic and like with the kid drawing style, you know, like very try to remember myself, you know. I like the energy a kid has when he's drawing, thinking he's doing kind of the best drawing of the world, you know, and wants to show his parents, his friends, the teacher, whoever, like already proud of himself or herself, like no matter what, you know. That's the idea I like in kids, you know, who don't think through business plans, strategies, customer service, like what the market wants or whatever. No, they just do what I feel to do, and that's quite interesting to find this sometimes, to switch the style, you know. He's like the gross one, like it's like gives you goosebumps, I would say. He's like an abstract one of the king up. He is Shiva, he is the ox. So here's the idea. Keep doing, talking collective imaginations, superstitions. Like every geographies, every cultures of the world have their own. So that's why I want to conclude. We all live in a kind of imagination. Individuals live in their own individual imaginations, and sometimes they replicate a collective imagination. Kids often have a very emphasized imagination, but actually I think adults have it too, you know, because they take the imagination dead seriously, can kill in the name of. While actually, if you haven't introduced collective imagination to kids' mind, they will not even talk about this narrative. They will just invent some other stories. They will not talk like the 6 days the world was created and so on. They will not talk to the ox as a specific year of like the Chinese calendar. They would just build their own narrative. But the thing is, like, we already borrow narratives from different cultures, and I think our subconscious, according to some moments of our life, we want it or not, we have a kind of loyalty to the collective imagination from the culture we come from, and that's where we replicate, even unconsciously, some stories, some images that we felt we had a vision. So in India it would be a vision of Krishna, or he in the West would be a vision of Jesus, for example, as a kind of revelation. So revelation with the capital R is also something very important to treat about when it comes to religions, collective imaginations, the idea of imagination, how is it building realities actually, we want it or not. Here you go, now I'm gonna sleep.